my people? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your boy Nassim the Dream. I have had so much on my plate lately. It's the reason why I haven't really been coming out with videos, because I had 3 back-to-back festivals, and the one that I want to talk about for this video is EDC Las Vegas. Initially, what I do whenever I come out with a video about a music festival, my first video usually just relates to a pretty much general review with some breakdowns and some tips about the festivals, pros and cons, etc. If I attend the festival again and I continue to make another video about it, usually just turns into a vlog including some changes that the festival has made. But with my 2024 EDC Las Vegas visit, my round 2 trip, I had to make a video to ponder the question, a genuine, serious question: is EDC Las Vegas the greatest music festival of all time? I'm starting to be inclined to think yes. Now, I've been to my fair share of music festivals. I've been going to music festivals ever since 2015 when I was 18 years old. I have been to 13 different festivals, mostly in Chicago, but numerous amounts of them have been in 5 other states, and some of them I have attended more than once. I would like to think that's an impressive number, but unfortunately my ambition feels otherwise. Now, of course, there are still some festivals I have not knocked out yet on my bucket list. I need to go to Tomorrowland. I definitely need to go to Reading and Leeds, and for sure the Messiah, Glastonbury. I would even include Burning Man in that too, even though it's more spiritual centered than it is music centered, but I guess it still counts. Now, even though I have attended some of those historically named festivals that I just listed, there are still some big Goliath festivals, some of the most acclaimed festivals that I have attended. We have Lollapalooza, we have Bonnaroo, and of course Coachella. So with just those 3 in mind, I'd like to think I can make a good observation with this idea that EDC is the best that I have attended. And I've been highly impressed with each of them, especially in their themes and styles that they differ from. But even with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I still can't seem to stop thinking about my second experience of EDC Las Vegas. If you're unfamiliar, I need to give you a basic understanding of what EDC is. This is one of the celestial electronic music events. EDC Las Vegas became promoted by Insomniac, which was founded by Pasquale Rotella. Dating back in 1993 through numerous locations, including Los Angeles, later being moved officially in Las Vegas, Nevada in summer of 2011. The festival has grown to be one of the most riveting, groundbreaking miracles to occur, not just for electronic music, but for music history. Essentially, the birth of Insomniac was for the revival and evolution of the underground scene, later known as the rave scene. It's also important to know that EDC's success has been growing to numerous locations such as Orlando, Florida, and we have other countries such as Mexico and China. Insomniac's success grew so exponentially that eventually led to the birth of multiple major festival events held all over the world. We have Electric Forest, Nocturnal Wonderland, Beyond Wonderland, which now has a brand new location in Chicago, which, by the way, I have attended. I will be making a video about my experience after this one. And the reception of these events has totally changed the game of how we do festivals, and has ultimately changed my perception of how we should do festivals. To deliver such a potent impact that has birthed new traditions to an entire community has been so extraordinary that you don't see it at fests often. I would even say that the community felt so strong about that feeling, eventually became compelled to bring that influence and tradition into the culture to other music festivals, ones that are not even electronic based. Because of course we have to originate everything back to Woodstock with hippie culture. That's where all of this really came from. It's molded into everything that we see now, with the attire, with the accessories, with the community culture effect, with the art style, etc. I knew what to expect going back for my second visit. Well, at least I thought I did. I want you to remember that ethereal feeling that you first felt when you entered a festival for the first time, a brand new festival for the first time. That excitement, everything felt so new. But you gotta remember, the more and more you visit it, it kind of just feels normal. It's exciting, but in a way, you kind of know what to expect, you know what I mean? Going back to EDC, it didn't really work out like that. Still could not believe how dumbfounded I was after my first year, and I really couldn't believe that I felt nearly that same feeling, maybe even a little bit more for my second. Because this is by far one of the biggest music events in the entire world. This is the second biggest electronic festival in the whole world, the biggest in America, 8 main stages and 7 other mini stages and carts. That is just so many opportunities and options in so many different realms of house and electronic music and rhythm and dubstep, you name it, they have it. What's so unique about this is that it's an all-night rave from dusk till dawn, just keeps going, and something about being in pure darkness and lighting it up that much, you don't even remember that it's overnight. You really don't. All of a sudden it'll be like, what, maybe 2, 3 a.m. and then all of a sudden you're seeing one of the most amazing fireworks shows ever in your entire life. Hands down the best I have ever seen. If there is something better than that, please tell me where to go. I have never seen anything that spontaneous in a fireworks show, and I feel like I never will. And I mentioned this before, how unique the art direction is for the design of each of these stages. There is nothing like it. I mean, it's so hard to really find festivals like this that really put in the work to design such a unique stage, and you gotta give credit where it's due. The ideas that come together and the people that just help build it and design it, I can't imagine how much time that takes. What also matters is how unique these sets come. You bring DJs that don't play the same sets as they do as other normal festivals or during their tours. When they come here, they have these unique back-to-back sets. Sometimes they're playing more than one day or maybe twice in the same day. They might have a normal set dedicated to them and then have a back-to-back later, or maybe have a Redux set and then like a sunset set, and it's ridiculous. One might even have a Redux set and then later on have a set all the way to sunrise. It is just unbelievable that you get to watch a set during sunrise. There are some festivals that do that, of course, but not like this. And you get nearly 300 scheduled DJs that come every year, some of the most acclaimed DJs in the world. And you can't count out the endless activities, the rides, the seamless set times. There are just so many small things that matter so much about this, and about the placements and the strategizing. It works so well in their favor. But now I have to give into what is the major plot point of why I think this festival is superior than most other festivals I've gone to. Not my favorite, but the most superior, and that's the camping. I am used to getting beat up at Bonnaroo, and I love Bonnaroo to death. That is still my baby, but the way festivals like that work, most of them do, for camping, you bring your own set and you pretty much make it your own, which could be a good thing as well. If you really come prepared, it could be really good for you. But that requires a bigger vehicle, sometimes more than one vehicle, and you need more people with you, generators, this and that. It just requires a lot more equipment, a lot more time to put together, and it's just, sometimes you just don't want to go through that. The biggest upgrade that this festival offered is the given tents and generated ACs and outlet sources that is given with you with your tent. I have never slept so well in a campground. I shit you not, I have never slept better than I have at EDC campground for camping, and I don't think I ever will. There's something about it that also feels a lot more cleaner in a way because of the artificial grass they lay out in the campground, which I feel like is just way more comfortable. It is just such a smarter idea to have that. It just feels convenient, and like I said, it feels a lot more cleaner. It has a better look to it as well. The center ground is also something that I found to be very impressive about the festival, with I think a couple stages, definitely one, I believe 2 sets were there. They have some pools, they have many food and drink options, useful activities to pass during the daytime while you're just waiting to get inside. Plenty of mist tents, plenty of water stations, like many water stations. You can't miss it, and for the most part there is 0 wait. And they also do have special guests that I think is just so exciting. They had a special guest set listed on there. I had no idea who it would be. A couple people thought it was Skrillex. It was Fred again, and guys, I love Fred. My first time seeing him, I adored him. I couldn't wait to see him again. Didn't expect him to be there, and wow, he was there at Circuit Grounds at one of the most significant festivals in the whole world. So much joy just bleeding out of my mind, and so much eagerness to just want to share with people to please attend this festival. Please share me your thoughts of what you think of EDC, because I really do think this is a spectacle in the music world. It is something that we should treasure and protect forever. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed. Like I said, if you went to EDC before, let me know what you thought about it. If you feel the same, it's much appreciated, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Deuces.